Hey guys, FAL guy here. Today I want to talk about a more serious topic, and that is about the new proposed amendments to the gun laws or to the Firearms Act in South Africa. So as you all know, I got connections to the Dark Continent. My roots are in Southern Africa. I've lived there for a long time, and that's also where I got in touch with wonderful firearms such as the LM5 or the FAL and some others. And I'm really proud to be part of that continent and to have some of that blood in me. And today I want to talk about the proposed amendments and how they're going to hurt the South African gun owners in the long run. So as you all know, South Africa is already a dangerous place. It's not the most peaceful country in the world. Yet it's still a beautiful country, so I'd highly recommend visiting it. Just a side note. But anyhow, so as of right now in South Africa, to obtain a firearms license, you first of all need to figure out what type of license you want to have. You got types such as like hunting, dedicated sport shooting, self-defense, business, security, and whatever. And once you figure out what type of gun license you want to apply for, you go out, you purchase a firearm that you can apply for that license, then you get your competency certificate, then you submit that, including references and some other stuff depending on your license, to the South African Police Service. And then you wait. That wait can be quite some time. And once your license gets approved, you can pick up your license, you can go to the gun store and pick up the gun that you chose a couple months prior. And so as you can see, it's quite a long process. Whereas in the US, you literally walk into a gun store and you purchase a firearm and you walk out with a firearm within no time, unless you live in some rather restrictive states. But the vast majority of the US is still easy. If you want to know more about the South African firearms acquiring process, go watch some videos on YouTube. But anyhow, it's not easy to obtain a firearm in South Africa in the first place. Now, the Ministry of Police, introduced an amendment to the current Firearms Act and wants to make it even more restrictive. So that amendment entails like A, that all competencies are valid for 5 years. B, it would limit the guns that you can acquire for sport shooting. So you can only have like a certain amount of firearms with a sport shooting and a hunting license. Then it would eliminate self-defense as a licensing option. So you cannot obtain any firearms for self-defense anymore. And it would also limit the amounts of ammo that you can have. So that would eventually eliminate reloading and all that type of stuff. So as you can see, they're like rather grave or like rather serious restrictions to the current firearm laws. As you all know, I'm really pro-gun. And I thank Southern Africa for making me that way and for making me really interested into the FAL and to the LM5 series of rifles. And so I thought it was kind of like my obligation to share that news and to tell you guys to fight and to stop these restrictions, because I believe that self-defense is a human right. I value life. I don't care what race you got, what gender you got, or what gender you identify as. Everybody has the right to life. Everybody has the right to defend themselves and the loved ones. And with those current restrictions, you will end the right to defend yourselves in South Africa. So, you might ask yourself what you can do. If you live in South Africa, you click on the link below and you fill out the petition and tell the government why they need to stop this current review process of the new proposed amendment. If you are not living in South Africa, you can still fill out the petition below, just stating there that your like home of record is outside of South Africa. It will give you that option. Fill it out. Let your voice heard. Let them hear what the world thinks about it. Additionally, you can all donate money to gun owners of South Africa. Link also below. You can become a member, even if you don't live in South Africa, and you can help us win this battle. And to help us preserve good gun laws, or like the decent gun laws that we got in South Africa. And help us keep the firearm culture in South Africa alive. You can also comment below, you can share this video, you can let other people know what's going on in South Africa, and just get your voices heard. Tell the people to stop this nonsense process and to stop this ridiculous restrictions. So anyhow, this was it. So thank you very much for watching. And yes, I'll eventually do a review on this US built LM5. Thank you very much.